the fear of defeating Nnamdi Kanu as Nnamdi Kanu's trial and Omoyele Sowore'S trial happens the same time today, June 19. You'll be shocked. All right, my dear listeners, you are all welcome to today's broadcast. It is a very big drama. It's a very big drama as the trial of the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu and that of Omoyele Sowore is currently happening the same time. The federal government of Nigeria intentionally fixed these two trials the same time in order for Sowore not to come as he came for the aid of Nnamdi Kanu when he was falsely allocated. Be that as it may, nothing spoiled because already the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is, 100% fit to defend himself. He has been the one doing it even before Sowore came for his aid the last hearing. Everything being equal, my dear listeners, please quickly go click like, subscribe, and follow up this very news because we have it loaded. The trial, as we already said, is currently happening the same time. Omoyele Sowore, in his own court, facing his own terrorism trial, but his case is a bit different from that of Nnamdi Kanu because he is not actually coming from prison. Okay, he is coming from his comfort zone. Yes, from his comfort zone because he was granted unconditional bail and and was fixed for a court hearing. Why Nnamdi Kanu is coming from prison? Okay, because he wasn't granted any opportunity for conditional release. All right. It happens that the Omoyele Sowore's trial and that of Nnamdi Kanu happened at the same time with their different lawyers and judges. I will try my best to see how to manage the two trial and give you the information. Beginning with Nnamdi Kanu's trial, as we all know, started exactly 10:15 this very morning as the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu arrived at the court with a very different look. But this very look is completely different from the previous ones, believe me. Then the other one is that of Omoyele Sowore. In fact, that one is a very, very happy man. His style of arriving the court was a shocking one, a very shocking one, as everyone began to ask, what has he came with, what did he come with, and what made him to appear in this very form, or what how is he feeling that made him to to come up in this style, with so much confidence while entering the court. Everything being equal, my dear listeners, I want to say that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu arrival in court with a different look actually meant something very different, and it's for a real business. It's for a real business. The hearing started, and the Nnamdi Kanu was given the opportunity to continue from the already abandoned hearing yesterday. The cross-examination where the DSS witness, alleged Nnamdi Kanu that he paid him to kill 2,000 people, yes, was abandoned. So that was actually where they started the trial. Now, I've already given a broadcast on that. You can check it. Yes, this very morning. That happens to be my first broadcast. Now, secondly, is the continuation of the second cross-examination of the court, where the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu was now invited. Yes, was now invited before the judge on motor show. Now, on the part of Nnamdi Kanu cross-examination, they began with the radio transmitting thing. I told you people that Nigerian government does not have any other evidence aside from that radio transmitter, because they really want to hit on it, and also to make the public to believe that what Nnamdi Kanu was having in that transmitter box was actually a weapon. But Omotosho has made it very clear, even to the DSS witness, and that is what actually made him angrily, dismissed him in court that yesterday. Now they have brought it up again, but this time around, what they are claiming is that the radio transmitter, Nnamdi Kanu has no license to import that radio transmitter. You see, yesterday they were saying that Nnamdi Kanu actually was having a weapon inside that radio transmitter box, that it wasn't the radio gadget that was there. Now, because they have seen that Omotosho has defeated that very allegation, they have to come up with another one saying that Nnamdi Kanu never applied for a license to import that radio transmitter. My people, for Nigeria where we dey so, how many things wey they import we get license? No, make una answer me, my people. For this Naija wey we dey so, many things wey dey carry come for this country illegally wey no get license, they dey allow am for this country. Why is ordinary radio transmitting radio transmitter? That Nnamdi Kanu brought a radio transmitter to Nigeria for his use, for his broadcast. They say he never applied for a license for it. Nigerian government, una bad o. Una bad, I swear, una bad. See, they want to at least use every means to make sure that they win Nnamdi Kanu for once, because already Nnamdi Kanu has been winning them all back to back, front to front. Do you understand now? So this actually is the question put before the IPOP leader, of which the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu in fact stood firmly and made it very clear to the public that the radio transmitter was actually applied by him. Even if he did not apply for a license, at least it's not an ammunition. Neither is it a weapon, as the federal government was claiming. So so far it's not a weapon or a bomb. Okay. So why would they now say that it is illegal for him to bring it into the country? Many appliances or electrical appliances that they are bringing into this very country, how many of them have been coming with a license? How many of these transmitters have been coming with a license? Hey, Nigeria, we hear you. Story don't turn up, and my people have been gonna tell me something. Yes, as it is right now, the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is in fact beating it fairly in court. Today, Nnamdi Kanu went, in fact, answering this very question, Nnamdi Kanu was very, very aggressive, because it's annoying that they are demanding, they are claiming that he would have applied for a license to import this very radio transmitter. What license? What license? Yes, it is in the constitution of Nigeria, but how many of these electrical appliances that they bring into this country that have a license? How many? Ordinary radio transmitter. And even the radio transmitter, they tried to check what he was doing with it. They discovered that he was not doing anything harmful with it. So far they have checked it and they discovered that he was not doing anything harmful with it. Why then are they still flogging issue on it? Why? My dear listeners, I tell you, I say Tori plenty. In fact, as we speak right now, the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is in fact getting hot in this very video. Meanwhile, don't go anywhere. Remain with me as I go back to fetch in the remaining facts and figures as it's already cooking up. Yes, thank you so much for giving me this very time. This is the Lord TV.